Hi guys, we're live and it was supposed to be the North London Banter, but for some reason my co-host has not got back to me, and for some reason he's not turning up. So this is not a genuine banter session. The link is in the chat. So yeah, just come on, and because it's a Friday night, everyone can come on and just join in with the with good old fashioned banter. But I've got HJ90. He was on the fundraiser stream, but he's making I'd say a proper debut today. How are you?
I'm good, mate. Big win yesterday, and hopefully we can go and build on that now.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I'd like to say that I'm confident, but I never am. But yeah, what's just a quick one? Where do you stand with Arteta at the minute?
I don't think it's good enough. I think, when everyone talks about the so-called process project, I have no problem in believing in something. You obviously want to believe in something for your club moving forward to make it successful, but he's just taken us backwards in every aspect. We were eighth last season. He took us to eighth, Unai Emery, eighth to eighth, basically. Now he's taken us to mid-table in 10th. So we're going backwards in some aspects. And obviously that's not what you want. You want to moving forward. And obviously this Europa League could be something that gets us back into the Champions League. But then if we get back into the Champions League, you have to look at the board, you have to look at the owners to try and spend that money now, because there will be no excuses to get your Jack Grealishes, your big name players that we need to get to move forward, because that's what we need to go and win the big honours like the Premier League and all those things.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna add Velvet Swan in. How are you?
Ozan, come back.
Oh, don't you start with that, please. Right,
No,
just
kidding,
don't. But yeah, how's yourself?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm just good overall, to be honest.
Yeah,
Just
so
join the earlier streams from you.
yeah, I mean we're gonna also have Charlie as well. How are you?
I'm good, mate. But I know I'm gonna get targeted this stream, but it is what it is.
You're losing to Fulham.
It is what it is.
You what?
Now, Charlie, please lose to Fulham.
No, only the best lose to Fulham.
No. We need to. No,
only the best Premier League side. This is our plan. Only the best Premier League side loses to Fulham.
No, Stephen. This is why. Did you know why we lost to Fulham?
Because you're shit.
We lost to Fulham, so you get to relegate Brighton. So when Brighton get relegated, Graham Potter gets sacked and becomes the new England manager.
What team do you support?
Liverpool.
Liverpool. Oh, right. Must have Fulham. Are you Klopp in or out? Are you going?
In.
In. Whose fault do you think it is? Are you blaming it all on injuries?
Mostly the board for not backing us in the summer. Like, it was not enough. We needed a centre back.
Yeah, you went into the season with only three first main centre backs, and you forgot it. That's your own fault. And I think in some ways it's Klopp's fault as well, because he's been a bit stubborn with not using them. He signed two centre backs, but you're not playing them half the time.
Yeah.
Do you think Klopp's been found out?
In ways, possibly, with his playing style, possibly.
We'll see, because since Fabinho's back in midfield now, we'll see how it pans out for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but like I said, best Premier League sides lose to clubs like Fulham, don't they? I mean, God's sake. Right? What was it? Even at Craven Cottage as well. Oh no, Anfield. Sorry.
Oh no.
Yeah. How many defeats is that in a row now, Velvet One? How many? Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
Is that with your Turkish VVD as well?
No, he didn't even play that match.
Oh,
yeah.
Yo, you signed this guy. Yo, why do you have big expectations from this guy? You signed him from the worst team in the Bundesliga, from the worst defense in that league. What was the point? You guys could have been better off with Mustafi.
No, we were linked with him before.
They
That's
were in for Mustafi as well.
Yeah, they were.
Mustafi, you know. Mustafi.
He could have. No, he could have done
to
a
be honest.
better
I
job.
wanted Socrates from Arsenal.
Socrates looks good as well, and he's played in the
Yeah.
club.
Yes, that's why I wanted him.
Yeah,
You would have taken
absolutely.
Socrates.
Oi, don't diss the Greek god.
Few weeks,
Like
I
I
think.
was expecting him,
Not next week, the
expecting
week
him to
after.
score a winner. Right, knowing Arsenal, we'll lose 3-0 and he'll be scoring the winner.
Imagine.
It was written
No,
Oh,
95
no.
minute.
There'll be
Socrates
scenes on.
overhead
There'll be
kick.
scenes on the watch along.
it's just deja vu, man,
No.
from last year.
Just don't leave my watch-alongs alone, man. Honestly,
I'm not-
my watch-alongs were bad enough. Honestly.
Actually, no, it won't be Olympiacos to knock out Arsenal. It'll be Rangers.
Right now, it'll be Unai Emery in the next round.
Oh no, Emery will want revenge. Trust me, we'll get fucked by Emery, right?
Probably.
And when I hear it, I want every Arteta in there to go, yeah,
Good evening.
Emery's better than Arteta.
Yeah, because
Simple.
Emery had a worse squad as well.
Yeah, he had a worse squad. He got what, 5th?
Yeah, 5th.
Right. I think you're through. I don't count anything.
You say that, but it's Arsenal.
Hey Steve,
I'll be back in a second, yeah.
James told
Yes.
me. James told me what? Told me Ad called you on his channel and Twitter. I haven't heard
What?
anything. I haven't heard anything. Why? What
Is
have
it-
I done?
What? Is
What
it? Is
have
this
I
that
Going
troll
on.
guy?
I don't
No,
know
he's
what
a
I've done.
troll.
Yeah, because I haven't
You
heard
think we'll beat
anything.
Tottenham? Steven, you think we'll beat Tottenham?
That's the big question.
No, it's got to
I
be a
like to-
draw.
Nah, I'd like to be positive, but you can't be positive with this team in a minute.
Yeah,
Can
it's been a while since we've actually beat them. Last time we beat them was 4-2.
Yeah, last time we beat them, it's a funny story. Is last time? Last time we played. Oh God, what am I trying to think? I'm trying to think.
4-2 the
last
last
time we
time
played.
actually
Yeah,
beat them.
4-2. It was at the Emirates, wasn't it? And
Under
Yeah.
Emery as well.
my father was a big time gooner. He only just passed away that Thursday, so it was kind of weird. Right? I was like going into that game and like, I've just had the worst week of my life. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't Tottenham win.
Must have cheered you up, Arsenal.
Oh, trust me, I was bouncing off the fucking ceiling. Right? I was nearly jumping out the fucking windows. Right? Honestly. Steering, I think you're free against the PR cost. Maybe, he's probably trying. I haven't heard anything. Right. So Felix, he sort of did it to himself. Really, he didn't really help himself.
No.
By the way, Carter, I wasn't rude. Right, you can go check that out if you think that's rude. Then
It literally did say.
and honestly, if you think that's rude, then Jesus, you got
Well,
a
what
lot
did
to
you
learn
say?
in life.
What happened?
Because I'm trying to concentrate. I'm not gonna go into it because I feel that's between me and him.
All right.
He tried to send me something afterwards saying that I'm being rude, and I'm not having it.
All
So
right. That's fine. That's fine. It's calm.
well, I was trying to raise my voice because I wanted to try and do the watch along. That's all I said.
Yeah, fair enough.
But
It's a loud noise.
yeah, but anyway, Man City obviously they want to get back to winning ways on the weekend. Knowing you lot, you had to go lose to frigging Man United. We never heard the end of it.
Don't get me started on that.
That's funny.
Hey, you did exactly what Tottenham did in the Champions League final.
I expected it.
30 seconds.
No. I expected United to beat City. I predicted a win for them, like a 2-1 or 2-0 win, because that's what they do. United, they play crap and then they beat Man City. They do it every season.
They do it all the time. It's just funny as hell.
It's like
And that's
4 wins.
how their
Ole.
manager saves his job.
Oh, it's always the time when like he's on the brink, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, and then he pulls one out of absolutely nowhere.
Yeah, but fans ain't having it after what happened yesterday. Yeah,
Mhm.
he bottled it yesterday.
Milan
Possibly.
deserved to win yesterday.
Yeah, but Landis, I didn't see a handball, to be honest, for the Kessie goal.
Yeah.
No, it's not me being salty. I couldn't see it, to be honest. It's similar to the Diogo Jota's one at Anfield.
Yeah,
No one
honestly.
knows the handball rule anymore.
Oh,
It's
does
changed.
anyone know the handball rule anymore? I keep
Mm.
checking the rules of it. I feel it's like
It's
with
changed
the
every
referees.
couple of weeks.
No, the referees. I think they go for a briefing and then they go, we'll choose now.
Or ads is in the
We'll
back.
choose. What we'll choose is we're gonna do it this week, and then next week we're gonna revamp it and redo it. Right. So right, it's a penalty 1 week, like with
Yeah.
1 week, and then when the same thing happens in a different game, like with the Burnley game, it's not a penalty. It's not a penalty. It's not a penalty. Right.
They must have a meeting or something before every week and the matches. What can we do controversial this week?
It happens every week. There's always some decision that just goes.
Oh yeah, that
else.
penalty incident for the Southampton one. That Southampton against City. That should have been a pen. That should have been a pen. It was a
We
clip.
got ads in. How are you, ads?
Not bad.
Yeah. So, who Man United got this weekend? Who have they got this
West Ham.
West Ham. Oof.
That'll be a tricky one. Tricky
That'll
game.
be a tricky
Well, Jesse
one,
Lingard
actually.
won't play. That's the problem.
You know what though? A lot of people are gonna say, "Oh yeah, oh United, yeah, they're gonna get slapped." But everyone wants us to get slapped. But the reason why they want this, one, we're a big team. Two, we beat City now, so the stakes are way higher for us to finish second. Because everyone was saying, "Yeah, they're gonna get slapped by City, and second is gonna be Chelsea's." And I said to everyone, "Watch." It won't happen because we just have the mentality in big games. We just have that mentality in big games. I don't know what it is. We just beat City, and then we fail to beat teams like Chelsea, even when they're there for the fucking taking. You know what I'm saying? But no, man. I think we'll edge West Ham. I think we'll edge them by 1 goal. It'll either be 1-0 or 2-1. To be honest, and
I want a Jesse Lingard. I want a Jesse Lingard special.
Yeah, is that all Trafford?
He can't play.
He can't play.
Jesse Lingard wouldn't be delivering specials to us anyway, even if he was on the field.
He can't play.
I know.
I need a United win against West Ham.
Even if he was
That's
in
the
the
only way we
field,
could get to.
even if he was in the field, he wouldn't be delivering anything because he's just like we've seen it in. I don't know what it is, but as soon as someone switches teams and they face them off again, as soon as they left, it's so iconic how ironic how like players leave a club and they fail to always score against them when they come up against them. So if he were to come and try and take us on next season potentially, because I think they are going to sign him, then yeah, man, you know he can try and score, but he just isn't because it's just this thing in football that these players who leave a club for their own expense, they actually don't even tend to score against them. So I think, to be honest with you, it's going to be an interesting midfield battle if we play McTominay, Fred, and Bruno. And yeah, man, I think any other midfield is just going to be weak and going to get dominated. Like, how are you going to play Matic and McTominay in the midfield in this game? Like everyone thinks they are. But no, I think yesterday playing them two in the midfield was good for Ole to do. But they're just like Matic's just shit. He's shit, and that's just a problem. But players need game time. There needs to be squad rotation, and when there is, people complain. So yeah, I mean, what else can I say really? It's just hopefully we beat West Ham like we should, and if we do that, then we go. I think we go 7 points clear from the people underneath us. And if we do that, then we're back into confirming second. At the moment, it's confirmed for us, but it's just we need to take each game at a time. If we lose tomorrow, then bro, it's going to be a tussle to the end of the season.
No, you won't lose.
We might.
I want to ask you one thing. How much focus do you have on the Europa League? as Man United fans?
I have a massive focus on it because it's like we have the chance to win it this season. Like we have a high chance of winning it this season. Like everyone says, "Oh no, yeah, Europa League is a BTEC Champions League," but it came before the Champions League, and it used to be the trophy that people would actually focus on a lot. You know what I'm saying? It actually used to be a league that they used to focus on a lot. So, I mean, for me, the Europa League is one of my favorite outside Prem tournaments. I really enjoy watching it because you get to see young play.
It's got better in the last couple of years.
You get to see the rare players play as well. And it's interesting as well because Tommy and Fred, they were playing a lot last season, and they were usually playing the Europa League games. And now look at them, first team players. So yeah, I like the Europa League, and I think we will win either that or the FA Cup. I see us winning the Europa League more because there's farmers in that league. You know what I'm saying? Like in the FA Cup, there's teams that we come up against either every 2 years or every week. You know what I'm saying? So it's difficult, but yeah, Europa League.
To be honest, this season's Europa League, like if you look at the other teams there, it's not as strong as last year's one. Like last year, you had Inter Milan, Ajax, Salzburg there. Now you just got Villarreal, Rangers. Who else? Slavia Prague, and them man there. So
yeah, can I just also get Talk Menu's opinion? How are you first, and what's your feelings about the West Ham? The West Ham game, for example. And bearing in mind,
all right,
he's on banter with Charlie. He's only young.
Yeah.
And just do what you want, lads. I don't mind.
No,
I'm expecting it anyway, to be honest.
We've got to win that game. No doubt about that, and I think we will win it. I just think all this hype around West Ham, I don't know where it's come from, because now it's crunch time. Now it's the time, squeaky bum time. They're not going to be able to cope with that. Not a chance. Not under Moyes. No way. They're going to fall away. Chelsea will get top 4. We'll beat West Ham. The Europa League is a pile of shit.
You don't think Chelsea will get top 4? You don't think Chelsea will get top 4? How come?
Well, Liverpool will get top 4.
I mean, they've still got those same injuries. They're still doing really badly at the moment. They're inconsistent. I mean, the Europa League, I think it's a quality competition because for teams like Arsenal, United.
Let's be serious now. Let's face facts. All right, Chelsea are finishing above Liverpool. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, there you go.
Like we could say Chelsea. Like we would all love for Liverpool and Chelsea to both not finish in the top 4, but Chelsea are definitely finishing in the top 4.
Yeah.
Like who else is there that are better than them other than us and Man City? I'm saying.
Chelsea, along with Man City, are probably one of the most consistent teams over the last month or 2 months, you could say. Yeah. So I think they'll get. Yeah, they could get second. I think they could get second.
If you look at the previous games for Chelsea,
I think if we win the West Ham game, I don't think they're getting. I don't think they are getting top 2 because I look at all this hype around how Tuchel's putting his trust in Jorginho, but Jorginho is one of the most inconsistent players in the first team, if not the most inconsistent. And he's gonna fuck up soon. He'll fuck up soon. Watch Jorginho fuck up. He will. He's a mistake waiting to he's an accident waiting to happen. And that's simply the truth. And I like Jorginho. I actually enjoy watching him sometimes, but he's a disaster waiting to happen on the field. Went next to Kovacic or Kante. He's a disaster sometimes. And watch a disaster strike. Either the back line will fuck up, it'll be Christensen or Rudiger. But Rudiger, for me, I think Rudiger's a change. I think Rudiger's just gone back to how he was because someone actually believes in him. And I said this. Stephen knows, Talk Manu, Velv, Charlie, they all know. I said, when someone believes in Rudiger, he can be dangerous. He can really be dangerous. He literally put how many attackers in his pocket in his last 3 games, including Suarez. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, this guy's a beast on his day. He's an absolute beast on his day. And I just see Christensen or Jorginho or potentially even Kovacic making a mistake and then costing the game for one of them. I don't know which game, but bro, like I said, mistake waiting to happen, bro. Disaster waiting to happen.
Big up Alexander Hilton in the chat. Everyone in the chat who's new, Please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Also, go check out the Boot Room, which is Talkman News channel, HJ90's channel, and also Ads' channel, GNA TV. Go and do that now. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let's get it up to 20 likes. All right. And yeah, I as usual, being an Arsenal fan, I'd love to sit here and banter, but yeah. I'm more like getting bantered.
It's hard to banter.
Giving banter.
It's hard to banter.
Only my
It's
team
hard to banter. That's why I want to win on. I want to win on Sunday.
Steve, I just think that Liverpool are more suited to these last 10 games to actually get a win out of these last 10 games. And every time they win, they're going to put pressure on the other teams. I still think Chelsea are going to hit a brick wall at some point. They are.
You will say
West
that,
Ham,
but then, like we've seen how bad Liverpool have been. Like, it's been pretty bad.
Yeah, here's the thing. This season's done for us. We need to move on to next season.
No, it's not. No, I thought it was.
That season's done as well.
Listen, have you ever played football, Vel?
Yeah, I played
in a team
before.
Right. Yeah, so you understand that what our team's mentality works when you've been at the top of a tree, right? And then it all, because of no fault of your own, shit happens and it all starts to go a bit south on you. When it comes down to the last opportunity, and you know you've got it in your ability to go out and perform and do the business, you want to do it. This is what I'm saying about these. This is the time to do it for Liverpool. Is these games now? They won't, as a team, never mind Klopp, but as a team, a bunch of players, whether they're staying, whether they're going or whatever, they're going to want to go out and with a bang, and they're going to want to get that top four. They want to fight for it. They're going to be up for the fight. Are Chelsea going to be up for it? Don't know. He's had a good start, Tuchel, but
what are your top four predictions? Who do you think will get top four?
Bro, they could. Bro, West Ham are finishing top 5 at least. Like, come on.
They may get top 5, but they ain't going to top 4.
Hang on, let's go. Everyone's go top 4 right now, and start with Talk Menu. Your top 4 just now.
So obviously, Man City, because they are top of the league. It's obvious. So they ain't going off. They ain't going. Yeah, man, they got. So it's going to be Man City, Man United, Liverpool, and then
Arsenal.
Sorry.
Arsenal are more likely
Chelsea. Because Leicester are going to drop away as well. So I think, they'll drop away. So Chelsea in 3rd and Liverpool in 4th. That's what I'm saying.
Ads.
Yeah. Can I give my top 6 instead? Because it makes a little bit more sense to do top 6. Is that all right?
Yeah, go on then. We've got Jem in the building. Don't forget the lines are open, so anyone can come on and have banter if you want.
Yes, Jem.
He says check your Twitter.
All right, bro. Sick. Right, sweet. Yeah, I'll check that now. As I say, my top 6. Man City, Man United. Then I'm gonna say Chelsea. 4th, I'm gonna say Leicester. 5th, I'm gonna actually say Everton, and then 6th I'll say West Ham.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. Charlie.
Same as Ads. City, United, Chelsea, Leicester.
Velvis one.
Okay, Liverpool to win the league, then Arsenal, Spurs, Southampton.
What a joker.
Go on, give us your real one then.
I'm joking. Man City, Man United, Chelsea, 4th. Okay, I'm just going to believe then. I'll go take Talk Menu's point, Liverpool.
HJ90.
I'm going to go Man City at the top, Chelsea 2nd, United 3rd, West Ham 4th. I'm going to go 5th, probably. It's a tricky one, 5th. I'm going to go Everton 5th, 6th Liverpool.
Wow.
I want some more what you've been smoking, mate. Who do you support?
Arsenal.
Oh, you really think you think we're gonna let go of second place now?
Yeah.
No
It's
chance.
United.
Actually,
Happens
no
Steve,
chance.
did you put up the Premier League table?
Listen, watch what happens.
I'll do that in a
Listen,
minute.
watch
I'll do that in a
what
minute.
happens.
Hang on.
What
I'm doing. Man City. Arsenal. Tottenham.
Oh, mate.
No.
Come on.
Yo, someone clip this up, and if United don't finish second, you can just post it everywhere. Yeah?
HJ90,
Yeah.
you got a
I
fan
was going
in
to
the
say, if Arsenal
chat.
don't finish second, you can clip him saying it. Man City, Man United. Chelsea, Leicester, Liverpool, Everton, and Arsenal 10th.
Wait, I want to answer this. I want to answer this one question. Not one person saying Spurs will finish top 6. My thing is, I think it'll come to the point where Jersey's like, let's go all out for the Europa League. I think that's the kind of thing Jersey will do, and because of that, they won't get top 6. That's what I think. But yeah, I think West Ham can hold on to 4.
Natish, come up. The lines are open, mate, because you come up with some weird stuff about like Arteta. You still got to explain to me Martinelli, man. Right?
Martinelli should leave, man.
Nah, Arteta don't like the guy. I don't know what. He don't get minutes. I don't know what's going on.
No, apparently he's never fit. Apparently.
No,
Well,
I'll tell you what,
apparently, why is he in matchday squads then if he ain't fit?
Hang on, if he is not fit, why does Arteta come out with it? Because we can't have a go at him, can we?
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. He's in matchday squads.
Why would you not say someone's fit if you're not playing him? Because if he's that good and you're not playing him, right, then purely people are going to have a go at you for not playing him. So usually if you say, he's fit, not fit, then we can go, oh, yeah, okay, we understand that. I'll get that. Right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Chris is a Liverpool fan. He's got Man City, Man United, Chelsea, Leicester, West Ham, then Liverpool.
Plus a Champions League to our name this season.
Oh, shut up.
No, I'm actually confident we could win it.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, actually, Charlie, right? I wouldn't be surprised because they've done it before with like a shit squad. They've done it before. They've just won it 6 times, and Man City have won it 0.
You haven't won it either, so your point is?
Yeah, how many European trophies have you won?
Same amount as you, 1.
1. We've won 2.
Oh, have you? Oh, well, that failed.
Sit down, Charlie, son. Sit down, son.
I need to head off now. Thank you
very much for coming on as usual. Catch you some other time.
Take care, bro.
Thank you. Yeah, so that argument just went out the window. At least I'd love to say 2 European trophies, but it's not 3 Champions League. I mean, this is why when we say mind the gap, we mean with Man City, it's like the same with Spurs. Mind the gap. Trophies, mind the gap.
Oh, Stephen.
Mind the gap.
Why are you always about history, Stephen?
Because
why don't you
Arsenal,
talk about here and now?
Because
that's the only thing you have. That's the only thing you have.
Charlie, you can talk over me as much as you want. It ain't gonna work, right? You've got Liverpool, you've got Man United, and you've got Arsenal here. The top 3 teams in the country. Why? Because they've won the most trophies. You are just a newcomer. You're a new boy. You're a new boy. You're a new boy. You're learning on the job, mate. Right? You've only just started. You're learning on the job, right? Right?
Well,
technically, you're the guy on work experience.
You're the guy that's in the job centre.
No, we're the guy that's fully qualified. We're the fully qualified, right?
You're the one who buys expensive stuff, but turns out to be flops.
Man United are the shareholders, right? Liverpool are the employer. We're the employee, right? You're the cleaners.
I mean, technically, the top 3 teams in the country are City, United, and Leicester because they're the top 3.
That doesn't make sense.
How does that not make sense? The top 3 in the Premier League.
Because technically, we're going to go on current record. We're going to say, if we're going to go on current record, we're going to go who won the Champions League last, right? Right? Or who won the Premier League last. That means Liverpool are the best team in the country. That makes no sense.
I mean, they're down in mid-table.
To be fair, Man City have no history or fans like that drunk person in that Sunday league game. You got no
Got no fans. You got no fans. You want some? You want some?
I'm Will Ranger.
Got no fans.
Got no fans. You got no fans.
You got no left foot. You got no right foot.
Yeah, but Charlie, I don't think City will win Champions League because Pep always overthinks it in the quarterfinals.
You just wait till you're out in the quarters, mate.
Bro, I ain't scared of any team, fam. Bayern.
You aren't scared of any team. Have you seen? You're scared of Fulham, Brighton, and Burnley, mate. I've piped down it.
Yeah, but they ain't no block. Bayern ain't no block.
This is the point. They didn't barely finish in top 4 when they won the Champions League in 2005.
I weren't even alive, so I can't comment.
Yeah, don't go.
No, here's the thing, yeah. German teams, they always play with a high leg because they're always attack. I'm not scared of Bayern.
Yeah, but Velbusman, you keep saying Turkish VVD.
I'm scared of Bayern.
Wait.
We'll beat them before, we'll beat them again.
You keep saying Turkish VVD.
You've beaten before. You're in 8th place, mate. You're messing around with Aston Villa and them lot.
What happened to Nuri?
Yeah, they were supposed to turn up today for this North London Banter, but he hasn't. So this is a makeshift session. Anyone who wants to come on and give banter, come on, give it your all, right?
Danny knows everything, mate. Danny knows everything.
No bars limited. Trust me, right? Unless it's anything completely wrong.
Menu, yeah. Here's the thing. I think Fabinho in midfield could save our season. Like, if we manage to get top 4 with Fabinho back in midfield, that shows that the mentality's there, and it also shows Fabinho's the best.
How many times have we said, "Oh yeah, if we get this player back, we get this player back"? You get him back, and it's still shit.
How many points off top 4 are you?
Compare Fabinho.
Look, our last 5 games is even better. Look, our last 5 games is even better than in Liverpool's, right? Look, we've won 2 games and lost 2 games.
Yeah, but we have a pattern in ours. Look, ours beautiful pattern. Look at yours.
Yeah, it's a beautiful pattern of losses.
You lot are happy with that form?
No, we'll win. What is it? Wait, what's the gap actually?
What's the gap?
7 points.
Christian, how are you?
I'm good, man.
Come to give the smoke.
United in the mud, fam. How you man bottling into AC?
How is this guy saying United in the mud? They're in 8th.
How is you say? Yeah, how is it?
Yeah, you're 8th, bro. Like, relax.
Christian, give it.
8th with a champion.
Go on, give it. Give it to your rivals. Give it to the rivals.
I ain't really got much to say, man.
All my deals are flop.
You know,
God.
in this game,
he's a baller.
You know you want to.
In this game, I'm really not sure he's gonna win. To be honest, it's just 2 dead teams fighting it out for the west side of London. To be honest, like it's
gonna be a draw.
I think Spurs will come out with a win and they'll do the double over Arsenal. I think 2-0 Spurs. I think it'll be 2-0 Spurs.
It's not happening.
2-0 Spurs.
Stephen, what do you think?
I want a draw.
2-0 Arsenal.
No.
Do you believe that, or is that what you want to happen?
That's what I want to happen.
But what do you believe?
He's got to play better and watch.
2-1 Arsenal.
Yep.
You think Arsenal are going to score 2 goals in the Premier League?
Yep.
Okay.
They scored 3 past Chelsea.
Do you know why?
Why?
It's Tottenham and form goes out the window.
Oh, what, man? Form goes out the window. I still think Spurs are going to get the W.
Tottenham could have done it when they were shit. Why can't we do it?
Because you're both crap. Like, it's not like one's amazing.
Hang on, but when Tottenham's been better. But when we were better than Tottenham, right?
Yeah.
Form used to go out the window, right?
Form still does go out the window, but I still
goes out the window, man.
I still think Spurs are getting the W, man. Still think Spurs are getting the W. I think Spurs, if they win, they've got a serious chance.
I really am not confident, but I can't go against my team. I can't.
Yeah, but I think
I can go against my team most other clubs. Tottenham, no.
You got to back Arsenal on this one, innit?
Yeah, I've got to.
When was the last time Spurs won at the Emirates?
I don't want
they won in 2010.
I don't want Spurs to finish above us.
2010.
What?
The last time. The thing is, though, Arteta has never scored a goal against Jose Mourinho. They faced. When?
Lacazette screamer again.
No, oh yeah, he has. He scored in 2-1, but he's never beaten Jose. So I feel like in the same way Arteta's got Ollie's number in a sense that Ollie he hasn't beaten Arteta. Jose's got Arteta's number in that same way from what we've seen in both games. I feel that Tottenham, they stuck to their game plan of just sitting back and countering, and they ended up winning. And both times I feel like Arteta played in Spurs' hands. So I think it will be tight like last time. I feel like Arsenal will have more of the ball, but Spurs will just be clinical like they always are, and they'll finish their chances.
Everyone hit the like button like that. Everyone hit that like button. Come on, let's hit the like button now, right?
Graffiti
like I said in the title, this is all about bragging rights now. It's not really about any form in the league. Right?
It's about bragging rights.
We're dead.
If you can let Tottenham do the double over you, that is a sackable offence.
It is a sackable offence.
That's sackable.
No, it's Mikel Arteta.
He should be sacked time ago. Why is he here?
No. I don't
care. If he does a double over us, anyone who says, I'm telling you, if any fan goes on Twitter after losing his Tottenham home and away and still backs Arteta, I'm going for him.
For me, you can't.
Right? I'm sorry. You cannot deny, you cannot defend that. You cannot defend it.
When was the last time Tottenham did a double over Arsenal?
Last time
time ago.
Ages ago. I can't even
remember. I've
seen that in my lifetime. You never had to type into Google. That's how bad it is.
I've seen that. I don't think I've ever seen that in my lifetime, to be honest. Because they haven't won at the Emirates since 2010, so it was before 2010.
1991.
1991. If Spurs do the double over Arsenal, Christ upon me.
When last I can't remember.
Volvishman said it was 1991.
He said it was 1991. 1991.
91, mate. If it was 91, he can't allow that to happen.
20 odd over years, 30 odd fucking years ago.
He can't allow it to happen.
I'll tell you what, David Rocastle would be turning his grave.
Oh, sorry, no, my bad. 1992. It's 1992.
92. Well, even then, it's still that's disgusting. It's disgusting.
So
you can't get away with that.
If it happens, trust me, I'm gonna run the banter, and I think Spurs will have a serious chance finishing in the top 4 if they beat Arsenal.
Yeah,
I thought someone else's voice changed there a bit.
It was in the 92-93 season, so it would have been
1993.
Kane is gonna smash yous on Sunday, apparently.
If you can't.
Oh, come on.
if Arteta starts bellowing.
Oh my God! If he starts bellowing, oh my Jesus! God pray for us.
If he starts bellowing,
bellowing against Son. Oh no, that's
what
we saw that
the first last time. That belter from Son. What a goal that was!
No. I'm telling you.
But that goal was Rob Holding's fault. Let me not even lie. That goal was Rob Holding's fault.
No, it wasn't Rob Holding.
No, he just showed him on the inside. You just let him go there.
No, because Regular was making an overlap run. He needs to be careful because if he goes to Son could easily slid to Regular, and if he says Regular, Son's going to shoot. It's not his fault. He's like he can't make 2 decisions at once at the same time.
That's a Dele Alli chip check. Bro, I think I just sense a Dele Alli goal, you know. I just sense it because he's finding a bit of form, Dele Alli. So he scored that overhead kick in the Europa League. That was a brilliant goal, but he's finding a bit of form. So,
oh, that time, 3 overhead kicks in 1 week. Haaland, Giroud, and Dele Alli.
It was mad.
Yeah. I just don't.
I think
I
Dele
can't
Alli's a
imagine
good
it.
player, man.
He's not as good as the
take him on
Ivorian
him.
Messi, though, is he?
There's
He's not as good as that. He's not as
a
good as
good goal
Amex.
by Diallo yesterday.
Oh, what?
The
That
way
was a brilliant goal.
Yeah, and he had
Bro,
to
the
be
guy's
ruined by...
about 5'7", and he scored a header over a 6'7" goalkeeper. So it's just mad, bro.
Donovan 6'7".
He's mad tall. He's mad tall.
He's
crazy. He's crazy tall. He's 6'5" at the least. He's crazy tall.
1993, actually.
1993 was the.
Yeah, so the
Telling you, bro.
92-93 season.
Arteta has been breaking records.
The first season at the Premier League.
Yeah, Arteta's been breaking records, bare records this year. So wouldn't hurt to break another one.
Hit the like button, please. Come on.
Dele won't start. It'll be Lucas, apparently.
Bellerin trying to throw. So it ain't been 10 years since we won at the Emirates.
He's 6
In the
foot
league.
4,
In the
Donnarumma.
league.
Oh, I thought it was a lot taller than 6'4". He's 6'4". Yeah, I was waffling. I was thinking about Pantilimon. I don't know why I was thinking about Pantilimon.
So, Velvetron, you prepared for Europa League next season?
No, because we're going to win the Champions League.
Hey, does it feel that your biggest rivals are taking your spot in the top 4?
Who?
Man United. I'm taking your spot in the top 4.
United finished top 4 last season. They got knocked out.
Yeah, they finished top 4 last season. So.
Yeah, but they're going to replace you along with Chelsea and the rest of them.
Bro,
who do you
where's
think?
their trophy at? At least we'll have a trophy to show.
I think personally,
what trophy? You got beat in a cup final by this crappy.
We're going to win the Champions League
in the Community Shield. If you can.
I think personally, with the league this year, the top 3 that is currently United, City, and Chelsea. I think that will be the top 3. It's just the 4th spot. I don't know who's going to get it.
Leicester, I reckon.
I think Spurs. Spurs got a big chance. If
Madison stays fit, then they might. But if he doesn't, then they're going to capitulate.
What, like Liverpool?
Yeah, because Madison's the main creator. There's no one in that team that could create like Madison.
They bottled it last season as well.
Yeah, well, they bottled it to Ollie's Tricky Reds, didn't they?
Yeah, people tell me it's just it's Ndidi's injury or Chilwell's injury that's the reason they bottled it. No, it's Madison.
No, it was
guy.
It was Soyuncu. It was Soyuncu's red card.
No. Soyuncu was still there, and he got himself stupidly sent off.
Yeah.
Oh, against
like button, people.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
They literally just revived Dominic Solanke's career, Leicester. I'm so glad we got rid of him.
These lot got 40 million for Jordan Ibe and Dominic Solanke.
That was investment.
That's world-class business right there, mate. World-class
Michael
business.
Edwards is the GOAT, fam.
Jordan Ibe actually had a bit of... Liverpool fans, when Sterling left...
I remember Liverpool fans saying Jordan Ibe is better than Sterling.
Yeah. To be fair, they'd both be in AWB's pocket.
I like both of them, to be honest.
They'd both be in AWB's pocket, so it's fine.
I miss Storage.
You alright, Stephen?
No way.
Yeah.
Yep, alright. Just went down the wrong way, those. Yeah, everyone hit the like button. All right, if you want to join in the banter, please come and join the show. Come and join the debate. All right, can debate about anything, right? Anything, right? Because this show's gone up the creek.
Well, who was on that last yesterday's stream on Indiana's channel, fam?
Who?
Yeah, it's like Yannick Labs and Charlotte did a stream yesterday on Indiana's channel, and they were just talking some random funny stuff like trying releasing a sex tape and something like that.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Here's a bit. I missed what happened. I came in afterwards. It was just basically like one of the Chelsea fans in the comments started talking some shit, and then they just went off topic. If you just watch the video, it's just funny. Because I can't see.
Yeah, that's it,
I can't
people.
say
Get it up to 20 now. Come on, let's get up to 20.
Smash the like button, man.
Smash the like button. Yeah, I think with Man United, they really I don't see them getting through the next round of Europa League. I don't see it. I don't know about you, Talk Man. I don't know whether you see Man United getting through or not.
I'm not. Do you know what? I don't care about that, mate. I don't give two shites about it. To be fair,
what?
It's a tin pot cup. It's fucking tin pot.
What? What are you talking about?
The Europa League. It's a fucking tin pot cup.
Talk Man.
It is. Listen. Let me tell you this, lads. Let me tell you this. You walk around Salford, right, and ask any fucking Man United fan, what do you want? Do you want the Europa League? They're going to laugh at you and then they're going to fucking rob you and send you on your way.
All right, cool.
You don't want it.
All right, cool. So, okay, cool.
It's
But you, okay, sick. But we want the FA Cup over the Europa League. How does that make sense? How does that make sense?
The FA Cup.
One is a European trophy, and the other one is something that is only won by mid-table crap teams like Arsenal and Liverpool. They are the only teams that are capable of winning that because they are not going to accomplish anything else. Listen, champions. Listen. FA Cup. What? So, Stephen, you're saying that Arsenal aren't the team who won it most of the time. So you're telling me?
Yeah.
And you won it at the start. And you won it last season.
Yeah.
When you were a mid-table team. I have not seen a top 3 team this season in the league go on and either trail a 2 bounce back and win it twice in a row, or win it more than that. Have you? Because usually it's one team at the top, then it's one team in the bottom, one team in the middle, one team at the top, one team at the. It is though. It's
the FA Cup's a bigger competition than the Europa League.
I'm not denying that. I'm saying that so everyone's saying, oh yeah, no, Ollie's, he's this and that because he can't win anything. He can't even win a Europa League. So if he wins the Europa League, then that's a Europa League 1. That's one trophy in his cabinet. If we can at least get to the semi-finals of an FA Cup, or even go on to win it, that's a good thing as well, right? The Europa League is a worldwide trophy across many countries in Europe. If you win that, then the stakes are costly for you to even go on and do well in the Champions League if you win it. So if you win it, you go on and win. You go on to the Champions League. And it's facts as well that what I was saying before. You don't see teams continue to win the FA Cup year after year. It's always one team in the middle, one team at the top, one team at the bottom, one team from another league, one team at the top, one team at the bottom. Simply the truth. You don't see Arsenal winning it back to back. You don't see City winning it back to back.
We have won it twice or thrice. We have already won it twice or thrice consecutively.
Natish, stop interrupting me. You don't see teams at the top winning it continuously year after year, but that's not the point I'm making. The only teams that win it back to back are the ones who don't do well in the league that they're in, like Arsenal, like you just said, Natish. Just proves my point.
We have had doubles with league and FA Cup. So I think you need to get your facts right first.
Wait, 1 second. You have 1 second. Hold on. I'm not talking about the past. I'm talking about recent history.
Man City did a domestic treble.
I'm talking about the recent history. I'm talking about recent history. Yeah, but that's not what. Yeah, but look, you're not listening to what I'm saying. Like you're trying to pinpoint things that I'm already telling you. I am saying that there is no way Manchester United are going to win the FA Cup this season. There's no way we're going to win it. And this is the point I'm making. You don't see anyone other than one out of the top 6 or a team in the middle of the table. They are mainly the teams that go on and win it with pure skill, like Arsenal did last season. It wasn't luck. I don't care what anyone says. Chelsea, they bowed out because they were horrible in that round against you guys. I don't care what anyone says. Arsenal validly deserved to win that FA Cup. Am I right, Arsenal fans? You guys deserve to win that, yeah?
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah, you guys deserve to win that one. But what I'm saying is, you don't look at Manchester United and say, "Oh yeah, Manchester United are just in the FA Cup, aren't they?" You don't see them. You don't see anyone egging on about how they can win. Tottenham don't see anyone gassing about how they can win. It's mainly Arsenal, City, and teams outside of the Prem or mid-table in the Prem, and that's usually how it goes. That is usually how it goes. You don't see people rounding up Manchester United favourites in the FA Cup. That's simply the truth. That is the truth. That is the truth. You cannot debate that, Nitish.
You do know Manchester United
Liverpool had a leaked kit out for next season.
I thought either winning the Europa League or the FA Cup for you guys would be good, especially if you want to go and challenge for the league.
When have I said it? Steve, why are you
said that you? I'm saying that's what I think.
No, I'm saying you guys do know that Manchester United is, I think, the second highest FA Cup winning numbers. They are the ones who used to win it with Sir Alex Ferguson getting the double.
You're not listening to what I'm saying. You clearly didn't listen to what I said. I said recently in the part since last decade, at the start of last decade, right? As soon as 2010 hit, we all know what fucking happened. The fueling engine at Arsenal started to fucking break. 2014 for me was basically when Arsenal started to descend into shit. I think that's all I think we all know that 2014 was when Wenger was just dropping shit and dropping points continuously, always making fourth. His like, you guys were never contending for the title. You guys just continued to get fourth, and that's when Arsenal started to drop. Manchester United started to drop. Tottenham started to rise. Man City started winning more. I'm not talking about history, Nitish. I'm talking about what I can see and continue. Like I can see continuing and leafing over from last decade. It was always holes getting filled with teams like City, Arsenal, and other teams who managed to get in the FA Cup who would win it. Like you might have an odd contender, for example. Let's say this is only an example. Imagine if Leeds got into the FA Cup. They might win it one. They might win it one year, and then they might not win it ever again in the next in that decade. That's the point I'm making. It's always gaps, or one team wins it twice in a row, like Arsenal have done recently in the past 10 years. That's the point I'm making. Like Manchester United, we have a chance, yes, but do I think we're going to win it? I think we'll win either the Europa League or the FA Cup. And if we don't win either one, very disappointing. But if we get second, that's still progress. You know what I'm saying?
With respect to the Europa League, the only reason they have given it importance now, the Europa League, is because it is a method for you to get into the Champions League. It is another way. So that is the only reason. Unless you are a mid-table team that actually wants to desperately win the FA Cup and get into Europa League, then that's a different thing.
All right, Nitish. So, okay, cool. So you're saying that you just fuck the trophy and just concentrate in Europa League, Champions League, because that's for me. You should be happy you got a trophy, and then you're moving on to, and you're advancing to a new, like a higher state trophy. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't be like, nah, fuck the trophy. We have a trophy now, fuck it, and then I'm gonna start talking bare shit because in the next this decade, Talk Man U's here. So I want to get his thoughts on this. I'm saying this right now. I think Manchester United in this whole decade will win 3 trophies minimum. 3 trophies minimum in this whole decade. So the chain from 2021 all the way to 2030, I think we'll win 3 trophies minimum.
You mean leagues?
Sorry?
I think
3 leagues.
No, 3 trophies. So 3 different trophies. Who knows? Carabao Cup, FA Cup could be one of them. You know what I'm trying to say?
I still feel that
you'll win more than 3 trophies in 10 years.
I feel you win more than that the way you're going.
I'm saying 3 minimum. I said 3 minimum, as in that is the lowest we get to.
I feel that I think Man United now, their top 4 is secure. Right, for me, I don't see them falling out of it, but I think for you, the biggest thing you need is to try and get that team to win something. To get that mentality. So if that is an FA Cup or Europa League, just something to get 1 trophy in the cabinet, 1 for Ollie as a manager of Man United, and 2 to try and get that winning mentality still in the players to then build on. So next time, if you do go for try and go for the title next season, you've got that mentality there, because there's been that I've seen at times has been lacking.
It has, and you know, but there were some people under Mourinho who did win something. Fred, Bailey, Luke Shaw, Lindelof. They've all won. They won a Europa League. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and they won an EPL Cup. Like, sorry, an EPL Cup. And we won it. Yes, we won it. But that, like, you know, we won a Carabao Cup.
That, though, really.
We won a Carabao Cup and a Europa League. These 4 players have won it. Like, Fred doesn't speak English, and Lindelof's English isn't great either. But they always come out and say how they wish that Manchester United could be doing more. So that's because they've won something at this club. They have won something at this club, and I said 3 minimum, as in like that is the lowest that I expect for us to win this decade. 3 trophies.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree with what he's saying.
I think we should start this season.
I think when we talk about like the winning mentality at Old Trafford, that's what Old Trafford is. The fucking foundations of Old Trafford is winning. That's all we ever fucking do. Win.
It's like drawing now. Fuck's sake. You know what I'm saying? It's just
I know what you're saying, but we for Ollie, listen, Ollie has got the winning mentality. He knows it. He's fucking lived it, breathed it, and done it. Right? He's a ledge of the club. We know that. The only thing we've got here is there are some players who are just not good enough at the club. We know that.
Make names. So, but talk names. Who's not good enough?
Well, in my opinion, we've got. I don't think Maguire's good enough.
Please say
Maguire's not good enough. Sorry, what? Sorry.
No, it was just banter. Nothing.
Oh, go on.
Until when you continue. So right. So Maguire. I know your thoughts on Maguire, Lindelof, and Bailey. I'd say Bailey is good enough. He can be good backup.
Yeah, Bailey's good enough. Bailey's good enough. Lindelof, I'm on the fence with, but I don't think Maguire's good enough.
What about midfield?
Midfield, we're all right in the midfield. We've got plenty in the midfield. Fred is a cog in the whole scheme of the team. He's a cog, so he's needed. Fred is needed. He does a good job. He does what he's supposed to do. So I can't really say much more about Fred.
Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't say. I know people. Listen, Fred might not be overall good enough in terms of his passing, but last season no one had any complaints, so I don't know why it's a problem now. At the start of the season, it was him, Luke Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, Bruno, Pogba, all great. All of them were great. They just had a bad patch of form now. Like, they will get out of this bad patch of form, and they will realise that we need Bruno, McTominay, and Fred as our main midfield. And when Pogba comes back, Fred, Pogba, Bruno. Simple as. That's just how it should be. I don't care what anyone says. There's balance in that midfield.
Well, I said, sorry, Nish. I said ages ago with Pogba. I'm convinced. I was convinced then, and I'm still convinced now, that Pogba's going to sign a new deal with us, because I cannot, for the life of me, see where he goes. Where does he go to get more money? I don't see it.
PSG.
Not right now. I don't know. I don't see it, because I think.
We don't want it, but it's still a possibility that he could leave. But at the moment, it's 70% he'll stay, 30% he'll leave. You know what I'm saying?
The thing with Fred is he's 28 now. He has the legs now. He had it last season. But how many more years can he do it in the Premier League is another thing, because his game is basically based on running with the ball. It's not about passing. So age will be a factor for him. Whether he can keep up or not, that is a different thing. But when you don't have a strong range of passing, most of your game is based on running. Same thing happens with Kovacic as well, but he has a better range of passing than maybe Fred.
It's not that his passing's bad. It's just it's inconsistent, because what he tries to do. I've noticed the Tish. I know you read the game very well, and that's why I respect you, because you watch the game very well, and I'll break it down to you as well. What I see every week is Fred is trying to do the technical stuff, which he can be good at times, but he's inconsistent with it. When he does the simple things, it's effective as fuck. But he's clearly been told by the manager to potentially even go and try more advanced passing like Bruno. But last season, it wasn't a problem. So his pace, he can stay on the pitch for 90 minutes and not lose energy, and that's a fact. So I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. He does not lose energy for 90 minutes. He always be running around the field, stealing the ball. But he's 28. He's 28.
For me, I don't think.
Can I just add quickly this point that right? That's like saying Camper. I don't get where you're getting at, because it's like saying before Herbert Chapman, Arsenal 1-0.
What?
I don't get that, right?
What is this guy talking about?
No, I'm just saying. Before, hang on. Before, it's like saying Arsenal before the 30s without Chapman 1-0. So what's the point?
Yeah, just ignore that, mate. It's nonsense. But listen, the thing with Fred is that for me, Fred's not a ball carrier. He's not. We shouldn't be looking at Fred as a ball carrier because, you know, for me, he should be more. He should be more the the protection at the back. He should be the protection and the out ball if we get stuck.
He needs to. You know what I'll say. Listen, the truth is he wants to go forward more. We know that. We know he wants to start scoring more. But what I'm trying to say is he doesn't get into positions where he can use his strong foot. As simple as. And when he has the chance to take it onto his foot, he makes a good pass and someone else scores. And that's just Fred's game. He's literally someone who builds up something and then fucking wastes it himself because he has to be some nice guy and fucking set the ball to someone else. Like, I have never seen someone. I asked Jem as well. I was talking to him yesterday about it as well, and I quote as well. I asked him, "Have you ever seen anyone else tackle, slide tackle someone so cleanly and then make that an assist?" He said no. Fred did that against Leipzig. He literally got an assist from fucking tackling someone. Like this is what I'm saying. Like, people will give him a hard time because he's worth 50 million. If he was worth 30, they'd say he's good enough. That's simply the truth. They would. Like, it's the same with Pepe. It's the same with Pepe, isn't it, Steve?
Yeah, I think it's interesting how Man United will develop for next season. Because I think they need to know. I mean, especially now they've got, didn't they point Darren Fletcher as director of football?
Yes.
Yeah, so it'd be interesting to see what that dimension adds into it. But I want to move on quickly to. I want to quickly move into Liverpool, for example. And the obvious one, what do you really need? Like, honestly, I just want to, apart from like maybe revamp the whole damn squad. What do you think is really going wrong at the moment? Do you think it's down to Klopp, or do you think it's the players and the system itself?
So a bit of both. There's been some games where the front three have not been clinical enough. Like, I look at the Everton game, we weren't clinical, and fair play to them, they defended and picked out the worldie, but there's some chances that you should be scoring. And there's been other games where Klopp, for example, the Chelsea game, you don't need to play that high line. Like, it's obvious they're gonna use the pace up front to get behind, and that's what they did and score. So it's a bit of both. What we need to do really is we have to see next week on Monday when we play against Wolves if Fabinho in midfield actually does make a difference. Based on our system, because if our system's been fired out with Fabinho in midfield, then Klopp needs to change it.
Yeah, well, that's the problem with though Klopp is that he doesn't change. He's got one way of playing with the system.
I wouldn't say one way, because he's played a double pivot earlier this season when Jota was fit. So he's playing a front four of Jota, Firmino, Salah, Mane, with Wijnaldum and Henderson as a double pivot.
Okay. Because
Liverpool need proper squad depth.
Here's the thing.
I love how Charlie says that. Charlie says that with Man City.
Liverpool needs to sell
squad depth in the world, Charlie.
Liverpool needs to sell Mane and Firmino.
Bro, are you crazy? Like, Mane is their best player.
No, right now, not so much. Right
Yeah,
now,
but
it's Salah.
but Nitish, you say not right now, but that's like saying Pepe can be your best player in 3 years. You know what I'm saying?
No, what I'm trying to say is I get the feeling, and a lot of Liverpool fans also get the vibe from Mane that he wants to go, and they can raise another 150 odd million by selling both of those. They have Jota, who's the long-term replacement. Firmino has almost lost his pace, and his link-up play is not that good anymore. They will not get this kind of money again, and if they get around 150 odd million by selling both of them, they can quickly reinvest in a lot of good youngsters.
Mane wants to stay. Firmino, yes, I want him sold.
Yeah, I think Firmino needs to go from now on.
Take him at Arsenal.
But that's the thing.
Wijnaldum might be going as well. If Wijnaldum goes,
it's not.
I want Hosam Aouar as a replacement. Use the money.
Do you know what? That would really piss me off. You got a Aouar. It really would.
You would have to really sell big to get OR, because your owners are very similar to us. They won't put their own money in.
No, but Michael Edwards can able to get money out of players. We got together a total of 40 mil for Jordan Ibe and Dominic Solanke. For Firmino, I'd say he's worth about 50 mil. So if we get 50
Fred?
mil, no, Firmino.
I'm joking.
Yeah, get like 50 mil for Firmino. Use that money to get our watch like 45. He could be our replacement for Wijnaldum, and we got like a good midfield depth that we could rotate.
Sell Wijnaldum. You're gonna sell Wijnaldum?
No, he's leaving on a free.
Yo, Stephen, can I say something though before we move on? Because I know you want to move on, right? Listen, look at all these players that are planning to leave this season or next season. Arsenal need to take advantage of that. Get a new striker, sell Lacazette. Get a new winger, give Martinelli a rest, and get a new midfielder, Wijnaldum. I think that's a perfect fit for you guys. Honestly,
doesn't need a rest. He never plays.
Bro, Wijnaldum's creative shit. He's actually creative. You need a creator in that midfield who isn't a kid. You know what I'm saying? You really do. And I'm not even trying to take the piss. I'm actually being serious. I think you man need someone like Wijnaldum.
How old is he?
He's like 28,
29.
30.
Because we're at 30.
Yeah,
he's 30 now. He'll be 31 by the end of the
year. No, Basuma's 50.
No, he turned. Yeah. 31
24.
And Basuma's a beast. He's a beast in midfield.
That's what I'm saying. I'd rather, if I had the two, I'd rather Basuma, to be honest.
Yeah, no, if Basuma's...
I wanted to move on to Arsenal, actually. So,
I've got to go, by the way.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in.
I just don't see you getting Basuma. Take care, Mel. I just don't see you getting Basuma for the reason that Arteta's just too blind as to who's a good player or not. You know what I'm saying?
We know that for certs. Don't worry.
The other problem is we'll be signing at least 5 to 6 players, and at least a couple of them, or 3 or 4, could even be free signings and loanies. So we're not going to buy all of them. There could be 2 big signings or 2 decent signings, like 40-50 million odd, but the others will have to be cheap signings. Like Willian this time, it wasn't that if Arsenal had another 40-50 million, they would never go for Willian.
No,
they would have probably gone for another player. We are going to go for a few free players or loanies.
Yeah, and that's really worked out well.
You need Willian in your team.
We do. And we need squad players as well. That is the thing.
I said for squad depth, I just don't... I think we can get better. I know we can.
You can get better, yeah, but what you have right now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what we have right now...
Arteta's using well to utilise him.
No, see, the thing is, the aim is to get better, but whether we will get better or not, we will only know in the summer.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I don't think we will.
But whose fault is it if you don't?
Yeah, then you got to look at the board. Then you have to look at the board.
Yeah.
Right? You can't look at a manager for that. I mean, the only thing that does wind me up about it is when he says he's backed and then he doesn't get the money he deserves. So it's like if you're not being backed,
he's covering for the board though. Steve,
yeah, and I got really angry over that with Wenger, how he used to do that, and he really I really didn't like it because there was just no honesty. So there's the complete disconnection between the club and the fans.
Yeah, but the thing with Arteta is he said this before this last season, after the last season was just about to end, that I am hoping that they back me now. He wanted OR, they didn't get him OR, but they went on the final day and got Partey instead. Like when they wanted to get both.
That's not
Now, I know, it's not exactly backing. What I'm saying is, I think maybe again he has been told that now we have gotten rid of a lot of dead wood. So this summer window should be the time when we should get in the players, and you will be given players. If that happens, I think he'll stay. Otherwise, he would not be interested.
I doubt it, though. I doubt it.
See, that is the thing. That will happen with every manager, not just Arteta. Any Arsenal manager will be going through that.
No. It's just that even then, I don't trust the way he picks his lineup at times. The way he trusted Bellerin, he trusted Xhaka, right? And people can fight me as much as they want. That like Xhaka was not convinced to stay. Yes, he was. Right?
He was
convinced. Yeah, right. So anyone that says that he wasn't convinced to stay, you're lying, right? Because that's what he was, right? You're just saying it now to not believe it and saying we're all chatting crap about it because it doesn't suit your narrative anymore. So, but that's the problem. You're back in Xhaka, you're back in Bellerin, you're back in these type of players. That doesn't make me trust you to give you money. Because you don't work out, these players are dead. They are dead. So what makes me trust you to get the quality of players that we need? Or just at least but not quality is like your Jack Grealish, because we ain't going to get that. Right? Anyone who still thinks with Jack Grealish, we're getting him, like Glenn or whatever, right? You can get lost. It ain't going to happen, right? So start thinking more realistic, like Max Aarons, but then he's linked to Bayern, probably not. Buendia, but then everyone's moaning, oh, he's worth 40 million. Well, do you want to spend anything and improve this team, or do you want to just sit here and do absolutely nothing? So we've got to improve the process. If it's part of your process, we've got to improve, right? And if you're just going to sit there worrying about how much something costs, what's the bloody point? So
no, we had this Arteta in versus Arteta out debate.
I know, but the people are moaning that we need a cam. But then when we get off of the cam, like I said, I want Buendia, then oh no, it's the 40 million. I don't want to pay that. Well, don't sit there and moan you want to cam.
No, the club doesn't want to pay that. That is another problem. Forget the fans. If the club is ready to pay, the player will come to Arsenal. If they're ready to pay his wages, his price.
No, it's just what I hear is like a lot of moaning about certain wages or whatever. And I'm like, if you want to improve this squad, you're just going to have to pay up. It's as simple as that, because Norwich know that we need him. So that's why they're bumping up the price. It's the same with any club. The same with if you bought Lamperty, if you bought Basuma, Brighton will sit there and say, well, we don't need to sell him. Right? We know you need him. Pay that much if you want him.
And the other thing is with respect to the likes of Bellerin, Xhaka, Elneny, the reason Arteta is holding on to them is because even he does not trust the board completely. Like, whether will I be actually backed? Will they actually get me replacements if I sell these players off?
Nitish, he's keeping Xhaka. He's keeping Xhaka, whether the board back him or not.
No. If the board can get him a player who's better than Xhaka and can do what Xhaka is doing, he will get rid of Xhaka.
I don't believe it.
Why will he not? He had dropped Xhaka to the bench when Elneny and Partey were playing well together.
Bellerin, he could have sold Bellerin in the summer because we had Cedric or Chambers.
No, the PSG accepted the offer. PSG said we want him on loan, not to buy. They
was a £25 million offer then.
No, they took the offer back. They didn't give the offer then. Like, eventually they didn't give the money. No, that is the thing. When we could have loaned him if we had another incoming right back. If we had someone like Niles ready to play right back.
If Niles, we had Chambers, he
didn't want to play right back. He's gone to West Brom for the same reason. He was wanted at Southampton, who wanted him to play right back.
No. Whoa. That offer for Bellerin was back in the summer, right? If we sold him in the summer, right, Maitland-Niles could be playing right back, right?
He didn't want to.
Same with Chambers. No, even then, but we still got Chambers or Cedric.
Chambers was injured.
Bellerin there.
Cedric injured. We did. Cedric injured, Chambers injured. Niles doesn't want to play right back. That is why everyone is wondering.
Niles, by the time Niles left, we had Cedric and James back in the squad.
Yes, but again, Niles didn't want to play right back even then. He didn't go to Southampton.
When Niles left, we had James and Cedric. So in the end,
January,
we wouldn't have a right back shortage if we had sold Bellerin in the summer.
No, at the start of the season we would have, because these two were injured. Niles didn't want to play right back. It's only in January. Hold on, just one thing. When in January we had
Niles was still in the club.
Yes, that is. But if he's not willing to play as a right back, then what can the manager do? He did the same thing under Emery. He said, "I don't want to play as a right back." Then he eventually came out and
he ended up doing a good job.
He did, but eventually he gave into it. But once Arteta came in, if he's going back on his stand, I don't want to play right back anymore, then what can Arteta also do? Unless the player says that I want to play.
Joanne Jordan from Sevilla. I don't know too
why
much
would
about
he downgrade from Sevilla to Arsenal?
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing, Anyway, predictions for this weekend, right? We're going for predictions for this weekend. Just quickly, and I'll bring the fixtures up.
But one thing about John Jordan is if Odegaard can come from Real Madrid on loan to Arsenal, I think he can also come from Sevilla to Arsenal.
That's on loan.
That's like hang on. That's like saying, oh yeah, we got him on loan, so we can get Jack Grealish.
No, about John Jordan. I'm saying Joan Jordan.
Odegaard's on loan.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. But then, if the player wants to make the move, then he can.
He won't. No. Why would he want to?
He plays every week for Sevilla.
Yeah, he's in the minimum the UEFA League. We're not even going to get in that. So, right, quickly, Newcastle versus Aston Villa, which is starting soon, actually.
Yep.
Right, what are we saying for the score of
that? Should I start?
Aston Villa 1-0. Boring dead game, which Aston Villa will make.
2-1 Villa.
Manu? Yeah, 2-1 Villa. 2-2. Talk Manu?
I don't know. I think Newcastle. Well, now I'm going to go Newcastle 1-0.
Oh, okay. Tomorrow, obviously, we're doing a watch along for Chelsea versus Leeds in the afternoon, straight after the F1. So, yeah, Chelsea Leeds. Charlie.
2-1 Chelsea.
Bargo. Natish.
I think Leeds can. Leeds has a problem that either they play a good game or a completely bad game. I think they will play a good game, and I'll go for a 2-1 to Leeds.
For a quick prediction, man.
Yeah, I'll go for a 2-1 to Leeds.
Okay, Crystal. The top menu, sorry.
3-2 Leeds.
Crystal Palace, West Brom.
0-0.
Natish.
1-1.
Top menu.
West Brom 1-0.
Okay. Everton versus Burnley, 5:30 kickoff. Charlie.
2-1 Everton.
Natish.
3-0 Everton.
Top menu.
I'm going to go again. Another sneaky 1-0 Burnley.
Fulham versus Man City.
No, fucking hell.
3-0 City.
Natish.
1-1.
Oh, piss off.
Yeah, I think you can't. I mean, I think Fulham are going to have to really be on their game to try and just stop City. Never mind even trying to score against them. So I think if that's the case, they might struggle a bit. So I'd go 2-0 City.
I have Lookman in my fantasy team. I think he'll score.
Okay.
We don't concede, mate.
Brighton versus Southampton.
1-1.
Okay. Natish.
I think 2-1 to Southampton.
Talk Man U.
I fancy Brighton to win it, so I'm going to go 2-0 Brighton.
Okay. Leicester versus Sheffield United.
3-0 Leicester.
Yeah, Nitish.
Sheffield United upset 1-0.
Okay. Talk Man U.
Sheffield done, aren't they? They've
Sacked Chris Wilder today as well.
Yeah, they sacked Chris Wilder.
Yeah. I just can't see. Sheffield United doing anything. They might want to for the pride, but yeah, I have to go Leicester 1-0.
Okay.
The reason I went for a Sheffield win is because I was just going through the FPL. Harvey Barnes is injured, Madison is injured.
Okay.
A lot of Leicester midfielders are injured. They're creative kind of players, so I don't think Vardy will get the service.
I still say Sheffield United. They ain't gonna win now. Man United, West Ham.
2-1 United.
Nitish.
I think 2-1 West Ham.
Man United.
3-0 United all day long. It's already done. It's already done. They're already beat. It's done.
Wolves. Yeah, all right. Wolves and Liverpool. I'm gonna remember that.
You remember it? What did I say yesterday?
Charlie.
1-1.
Nitish.
Yeah, I can agree with 1-1 Wolves and Liverpool.
Talk Man U.
Liverpool. Sorry, who are they playing again? Sorry, I'm just trying to concentrate on something.
Wolves.
No, they're going to beat Wolves. They're going to beat Wolves all day long. I'm going 2-0 Liverpool.
Okay. Yeah, and then the big one, the North London derby. Charlie.
1-1.
Tish.
I think 3-2 Spurs.
What?
3-2 to Spurs.
How dare you go against your club?
I'm not going against my club. It's a prediction.
You don't ever do it against Tottenham. No matter how bad we are.
It's a prediction. It's a prediction.
No, you don't predict against Tottenham. No, that's not acceptable. And I will also say, home and away defeats Spurs is a sackable offence. Fact.
I think there have been.
Talk Man U.
I think I said. What did I say earlier? Did I say 2-1 or 3-1? I said to Arsenal. I think Arsenal are going to win it.
Yeah.
I just think Arsenal are going to win it.
I said what I believe. My head's probably saying a draw, but my heart, I've got to go with my heart. And my heart, 2-0. Arsenal, 2-0.
Yeah.
But do you genuinely believe we'll beat them 2-0?
Yeah. Because no matter how bad we are, why is it when Tottenham was shit, right? It was the fact of, when Tottenham was shit, right? Form goes out the window. But when it's Arsenal shit, that doesn't count.
No, not because the reason I'm asking you is because last season we played better than them, but we still lost. This season, our stats were better than them again in the game in the first match, but we couldn't score.
This is Spurs.
The only good thing now is this time is that Aubameyang could possibly be in better form, and even Lacazette could possibly score. So, but I feel that we need to have that composure to beat them. I don't know if we can. That is the only thing.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's Spurs and we'll win.
We said that last week. Form goes out the window. When we played United, we won 21 on the trot and then went to our place.
Like I said, I'm sorry. Right. No, Spurs will win. End of. Right, and and I'm telling you now, like I said, if we lose home and away, the first time we've done since the start of the Premier League 30 years ago, right, it's a sackable offence. Don't care. And there'll be a lot of people who are turning Arteta out on that one, trust me. Trust me. There'll be a lot of people turning on that one. But yes, yeah, I've got to get ready for the checkered flag show because it's first day of testing to cover. Hopefully that one will go ahead and we don't do a makeshift what we've done here. But I think we still made a good stream out of it. I hope that everyone's enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. At least I know what to do next time it happens. So, but yeah, thanks to everyone that's tuning in and talk to you. We talk to each other off stream for a bit.
Yeah. No worries.
Cool. Well, all of us anyway. So anyway, thanks for everyone that's tuned in, and we'll speak to you again. And I'll see you at 8 o'clock with the Checker Flag Show.
Take care.